How's it going, guys? My name is Ravage and welcome to another Priest video for you guys. I've been having a lot of quests to go over reforging and gemming and enchanting, so I'm going to be covering that in today's video. This is for patch 5.3 for Discipline Spec Priests. This is optimized for Arena and PvP Battlegrounds. So there's two different sets of gemming I'm going to go over, and then I'm going to go over the generalization of reforging as well as specific enchants you need for every piece. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to cover enchanting first. There's pretty much all these enchants you can buy for around 3,000 gold for the lesser ones, and then for the main hand you're going to want to buy the Jade Spirit, which is going to cost you 4k. But besides that, you can get pretty much full enchanted for around 7k, which is decent. I like to save my expensive enchants for when I get for when I get tyrannical on that piece. So I'm not going to drop 4k on a malevolent weapon, which I can just get a tyrannical next week. So honestly, I would optimize it if you're like saving gold. But if you have a lot of gold, just go for it and buy multiple sets of each enchant, because you're going to be improving gear each week. So for the head, you don't have an enchant, but the meta gem is pretty much makes up for that. Shoulders enchant, you're going to want to go for 200 intel and 100 crit. If you're looking for the specific names of all these enchants, it will be in the description. I just don't have them on hand. Cloak, you're going to want to get 180 intellect. Chest, you're going to want to get 300 stamina. And then gloves, you're going to want to get 170 mastery. Belt, you're going to want to get the living steel belt buckle, which adds an extra gem. Legs, you're going to want to get 285 intel, 165 crits. And boots, you're going to want to get Pandaren step, which is 140 mastery and minus speed increased. Offhands, you're going to want to get the 165 intel enchant. And main hand, you're going to want to get Jade Spirit. Like I did mention, I don't have Jade Spirit yet. But I will get that eventually. I have enough gold. I'm just saving for a tyrannical piece. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, specific names will be in the description for those. It's really simple, straightforward. Buy it, put it on, and done. So now on to reforging. Your main priority is obviously intellect. After that, spirit. After that, it is mastery, then haste, and then crit. So what you're going to want to do is, most people don't understand reforging and how it works. So basically, you put your piece into the reforger and you reforge your weakest stat into whatever the highest priority is. So for this example, I had crit strike, but I didn't have spirit, so I reforged into spirit. And pretty much every piece that you don't have spirit on, you're going to want to reforge into spirit. Like the legs, I reforged into spirit, and I'm pretty sure I did that for another piece. But yeah, so you're just going to want to prioritize spirit, because that's going to bring back your mana quicker. And obviously, priests are notorious for going in anything, especially lower level, or like new priests are notorious for going So spirit is a priority, definitely, for sure. Besides that, you can reforge your haste into mastery, or your crit into mastery, or your haste into crit, or anything that works like that. I specifically like to keep majority, like the main stats, because you'll learn that when you reforge into something, you get a lesser amount. So I tend to just keep the higher amount of the original stat, unless I'm going for something specific. But for the main part, I just reforge into spirit mostly. You can do it differently. I will leave a link for the website to get a specific way you can enchant if you wish. So now pretty much on to the most important part of this video, which is gemming. So there's two different ways to do this. Most importantly, you kind of have to make decisions like right in the beginning, because you're going to be choosing between health and then effectiveness. So if you're going to want to do health, you're going to want to do the gem setup I have right now. I recommend this for people who just recently hit 90, don't have that much gear yet, are looking for a health bubble. I mean, right now with the health setup, I have full tyrannical main pieces and tyrannical offhand. That's it. Tyrannical, actually, ring and necklace. But besides that, rest is malevolent, and I'm sitting around 407k unbuffed. With fortitude, I'm at 433k, which is really good. For arenas and for a priest and everything, with minimal tyrannical pieces. So that's with the stamina setup. So for the gems for that, you're going to want to go with the meta 432 spirit, 3% crit effect, and then for your reds, you're going to want to go with 160 intel. For your blues or for your yellows, you're going to want to go with 160 mastery and 120 stam. And then for your blues, you're going to want to go just straight stam, 120 stam. And yeah, you'll get a lot of health that way. Plus you're keeping intel, and then you're also boosting your mastery, which helps out with your bubbles and your shields and everything like that, which is you know, never a bad thing. Honestly, it's always good to have increased bubbles. So that's the stamina thing that I was talking about. Now once you hit full gear, I recommend going into the different enchant set, which I just bought gems for, because I recently just got full geared because I hit this guy 93 days ago. It's pretty epic. So like I said, for the stamina setup, I'll just go over the gem names so you can type it in easier. You know, I want to go with the blues is the Solids Riverheart, the reds is the Brilliant Primordial Ruby, and the greens are the Puissant Wild Jade, which is the Mastery and Stam one. Now, if you're going to want to go with another setup that I'm talking about, which increases your effectiveness of your abilities, you're going to want to go with for your reds or your yellows, you're going to want to put in the Artful Vermilion Onyx, which is 180, or actually 80 Intellect and 160 Mastery. That's going to obviously increase your stats, make your things more effective, increase your crit chance as with spells, and as well as increase your shields. And then you're going to want to go with the rubies, Primordial Rubies, for your intel, for your reds. And then for your blues, you're going to want to go with the Timeless Imperial Amethyst, which is 180, or which is 80 intel and 120 stam. So overall, the second way is more effective in getting crits, getting higher heals, but you're gonna have less health. I think full Tyrannical, if you do the effectiveness gem set, which I'm talking about, you'll have around 400k. Full Tyrannical with the stam set, you'll have around probably 425-ish k. That's with full Tyrannical. So I wish you guys best of luck. Hope this helped out. I'm always checking the description for comments, or checking the comment section. So if you have any questions, I know this is kind of like jumbled and combined and a bit messy, but if you do have any specific questions, you can always leave a comment or whisper me. I am usually on majority of the time, ravaged on Darkspear lines. So I hope you guys have an excellent time and go wreck some noobs. But yeah, specific information will be in the description. So peace out.